everyone and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to be talking about a video that I'm sure is going to help many of you out there, and that is how to get fit when you have no time. Now, I always stress on this, saying that everybody has time and you can always make time. So rather than saying how to be fit when you have no time, I'd like to change the dialogue to how to get fit when you have very little time. Okay, so I think ever since the pandemic struck and everyone's been working from home, the workload has just gone up like multifold, right? All of us are working till like 10-11 at night, and it just seems like it never ends. If you are going through this situation where you're so busy that you barely have time for yourself, how is it that you can get fit? Okay, so hopefully this video is going to help you guys. If you like it, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button so you never miss another video from me again. Now without further ado, let's get into this video. So now I feel like when you have very little time, you've got to change your approach towards fitness a bit, in the sense that you may not be able to maximize your results because you are compromising on the time and effort that you put into training and eating well, right? So when you're very busy, I think you need to think of health and fitness in a different way. Being healthy is basically an illness-free state of life, and that is something that all of us want to achieve, right? So being fit or being healthy is really a combination of all the little things that you do in the day. It's the sum of every little decision you make in the day. So tip number one is going to be always pick the healthier food over the unhealthier one whenever you have a choice. So let's say that in your pantry right now, in your kitchen right now, you've got a bag of chips and you've got a bowl of fruit, okay? You know that you should be picking the bowl of fruit, or let's say you've got oats lying in a corner. So when you make that choice between oats and the packet of chips, you are more likely to pick the packet of chips because it's just more convenient and it's the more delicious option, but you know that it's not going to keep you full. It's not going to make you satiated as compared to a bowl of oats, which might take you 5 minutes extra to make, but it's going to keep you going for much longer, right? So I think it starts off here, wherein you need to be aware and consciously make the effort to pick the healthier foods over the unhealthy ones when you have the choice. That is not going to take any time at all. It's just going to take a little bit of talking to yourself. So that is where you can start. The second thing that you can do is to establish a great bedtime routine and a morning routine. So if you are somebody who works from morning to night and you absolutely have no time in between, then you've got to schedule your workout for the morning or right before sleeping, correct? So I feel like ever since social media has come into the picture, all of us spend a lot of time on Instagram. I am guilty of this too. Like, I feel like I can go on scrolling for hours if I don't tell myself to stop, and that itself becomes pretty draining. So instead of doing that, just be a little strict with yourself, and once work ends, maybe you spend half an hour or so on your social media talking to friends, family, whoever it is that you want to attend to, and then either keep all your screens away and wind down for bedtime, or just put on your workout clothes and get your workout done. Else, if you're a morning owl, or if you're an early bird, then wake up early. Just have your workout clothes ready, okay? Keep them outside, like take them out of your cupboard, keep them on your table or your chair where you can see it. Put your shoes out as well, so that you get up and you have that motive to work out. So do these things so that you are able to get into this habit of working out. Now, point number 3 is that you've got to keep your workouts short for obvious reasons. Now, I think too many people feel like they need to go and spend 2 hours at the gym to achieve great results, but that simply isn't the case. Obviously, having access to a commercial gym is great, and if you have the time, then you could get a great, hypertrophy workout done in an hour and a half. But honestly, that's a luxury. Time is a luxury that not all of us have. So instead of that, stick to circuit training. Circuit training is basically performing a group of exercises back to back with no break in between. So let's say you've got 5 exercises in front of you, you do say 10 reps of each, so that's 50 reps in total. This becomes one circuit. You take a break and then you perform the same circuit again for 1 or 2 more times based on how you're feeling. So in this manner, I think it's very easy to get a 15-20 minute workout in that is effective, as long as you are making sure that the intensity is such that you're challenging yourself. So obviously this is very subjective, so whether you are a beginner or intermediate to advanced, you've got to figure out what kind of workouts work for you. But switching to circuit training or just having a skipping rope handy so you can get some sort of cardio done within 10-15 minutes is also a great way to start moving. So in my opinion, any workout is better than a workout that was never done. Instead of trying to get a 45-minute, 1-hour session done every single day, why don't you just focus on getting a 15 to 30 minute session done whenever you have time, whether it's in the morning or at night. The next thing that I would recommend you do is try increasing your NEAT. So NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and this is basically a sum of all the movement that you get in throughout the day that isn't physical activity. So apart from your workout itself, which is going to be a little bit higher intensity, things like walking a lot throughout the day, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, and things like this really add up to your NEAT. So try to get as much movement in as possible throughout your work day. So if you're at home and you are sitting at your desk for 12 to 14 hours at a stretch, please make sure that you get up every hour or so. Just go to the kitchen, come back. Okay, don't go to the kitchen if you're going to pick up a snack, but walk around the house a bit. Just get that step count up, because all of these things can add up. The next thing that you can do if you are running short of time and you're trying to eat healthier is simply to stop buying high calorie snacks. Stop stocking it up in your kitchen. So personally, I feel like I eat much better when I don't have snacks in the kitchen at all. If I have a cookie in the fridge, then I'm gonna feel like eating that cookie. But if I don't have the cookie in the fridge, I might just end up eating muesli or oats or something that's gonna keep me full, tastes good, and is also nutritious, right? I try to refrain from buying, things like Oreo and Dark Fantasy and all these high calorie foods that taste amazing but do nothing for my nutrition. When you're already short of time, the best thing to do is to take these distractions away completely, because I know there are a lot of you who are stress eaters, and when you are working for a long period of time or you're studying for an extended period of time, you end up snacking. So when you don't have these snacks in the house, you're not going to end up snacking on them, if that makes sense. Instead, stock your refrigerator with fruit, with yogurt, Greek yogurt, so that you can quickly whip up a smoothie. Becoming healthier and more fit doesn't necessarily mean that you don't snack at all, but if you are somebody who has a tendency to binge a lot, then it's better to keep these things out of your kitchen for a while. And when you go out, occasionally from time to time, you can sort of indulge in that treat. Personally, I feel like when you stay away from these treats for a while, the craving also reduces a lot. This is obviously anecdote, it's my personal experience, but if that is something that you go through too, then perhaps this tip would be useful to you. Okay, the next thing that you should do when you have no time is to keep everything away when you're eating. Okay, if you have a meeting to attend to, then please eat after the meeting. If you have work that can be put away for a while, please do that, and just keep everything aside and just focus on your food. Because when you are spending time just sitting there and actually enjoying your meal, that's when you will be able to listen to your hunger cues better than if you were watching something even on your laptop while eating food. Many times our bodies are capable of telling us when we are full, and you may not be able to listen to these hunger cues if you're distracted by something else. Now, the next point I want to make is when you are busy and you have no time, and let's say you're struggling to hit your macros, right? As Indians, I think the one thing that we all struggle to hit is our protein goals, and this is where a supplement comes in handy. Now, I have always stressed on the fact that you do not need a supplement if you're able to hit your macros through your food. But for people who are so extremely busy that they can't even make their own meals, this is going to be a bit difficult. So either you can take some time out on a Sunday and prep your protein in advance, like cook some chicken breast, some paneer, tofu, soya, whatever it is that you like consuming as your protein source. Either prep that in advance on Sunday or invest in a supplement. So whey protein or plant protein, whatever it is that you prefer, can be a great addition to your nutrition, because it helps you hit those targets when you are short of time. It's very simple to put a scoop of protein into your oats, or blend it up into a smoothie, and that's going to make the process of hitting your macros so much easier and so much less stressful. Now, the next thing I want to say is please learn to identify between physical and mental exhaustion. Sometimes at the end of a busy day, you're like, you know what, I'm so tired, I can't work out, but you've actually just sat on your chair all day. So that can't be physical exhaustion. You've still got fuel in the tank, it's just that you're mentally tired. So in these situations, just put on your favorite playlist, listen to some music to hype yourself up and get ready for a workout. 9 out of 10 times, I assure you that in these situations, when you actually do your workout, even if it's a 15-minute circuit or a HIIT session, you're going to feel so much better at the end of it. So when you're able to tell apart physical and mental exhaustion, that could make a huge difference to your fitness journey. The next point I want to make is never ever let peer pressure affect your nutrition choices. Now, this may not be applicable right now when we are all sitting at home, but when things open up and you start going out and meeting your friends, your co-workers, and you guys go out to lunch together, and you want to choose the healthier food over the unhealthier food, and everyone else is just enjoying a burger, and you don't feel like eating a burger for whatever reason, you want to eat a salad. Never feel pressured into making a choice because someone else expects that out of you. I think this is very closely knit with the first point that I make, is that you need to be really aware when it comes to making these decisions for yourself. Please prioritize your health, your goals, and I'm sure that your friends, if they are your friends, they will understand and support you rather than make you feel guilty about choosing a healthier meal. Also, if you have planned a workout for that evening and your friends just make a last minute plan to go out and party, it's okay to say no. I just need to put it out there, especially when you're so short of time and you don't know if you're going to get this window tomorrow. You've got to make that choice between going to the party and working out, and if you feel like working out, then please don't let peer pressure stop you from doing that. And that's about it, guys. These are a few things that I could think of off the top of my head, and hopefully you'd be able to apply this to your own journey and make it a little bit easier for you. Obviously, I would not recommend doing all of these at once, but rather incorporating a few of these tips here and there wherever you feel like they are applicable. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you like the video, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and if you ever need a coach, then we are here for you. Please head over to our website teamaraki.com to understand our training philosophy, go through our plans and pricing, and also read up on our client case studies to understand their journeys with us. And then if you'd like us to help you out, please drop us an email at help@teamaraki.com, or of course you can DM us on Instagram, and we'd love to take it forward from there. So that's gonna be it for now, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.